Hello, everybody. It's that college football guy here in the video with the Saturday college football update. We got a bunch to go through in the final week of the regular season. We got a bunch of games to get to, so let's get to it. The games are going to be everyone from the we're using the college football playoff top 25. Anybody who's in my top 25 plus any subscriber schools that are not on either one of those lists that haven't already played. So we got starting off with the big one, the game. Number 2, Ohio State, and number 3, Michigan. Michigan, a 3.5-point road favorite. Michigan's offense is not good. Ohio State's defense has, with Jim Knowles' second year, has looked incredible. I'm going with my prediction from the beginning of the year. I'm picking Ohio State to beat Michigan. Kentucky at number 7, Louisville. Louisville's a 7.5-point home favorite. Kentucky's just not going too good right now. I think Louisville's going to win the game and cover the 7.5. Texas A&M at number 14, LSU. LSU is a 12.5-point home favorite. Texas A&M interim coach. I don't think they're going to have the firepower. LSU wants to send another message and try to make sure Jaden Daniels gets invited to the Heisman Trophy presentation, so they're going to run the score up. I pick LSU to win and cover the spread. Subscriber school, Middle Tennessee State at Sam Houston State. Middle Tennessee State's a 3.5-point road favorite. Sam Houston State, first year in FBS. Middle Tennessee State has underperformed, but they got enough firepower to beat Sam Houston State. So I'm going to pick Middle Tennessee to win and cover. Subscriber school, Houston at UCF. UCF is a 15.5-point favorite. Houston's underperformed a little bit from what I thought they were going to be this year. UCF needs this win to become bowl eligible. I think they're going to get it, and I think they're going to cover the spread, barely. Tulsa at Subscriber School, East Carolina. East Carolina is a 3.5-point home favorite. This is a pride game for both schools, and I think East Carolina is going to win the game and cover at home. UAB at North Texas. Subscriber School, North Texas. North Texas is a 2.5-point home favorite. UAB is playing for stuff. North Texas. Both schools are trying to play for pride and the season on a high note. North Texas is at home. I'm picking North Texas to win. Subscriber School, Colorado at Utah. Utah is a 21.5-point favorite. Utah's winning this game because Colorado does not have the firepower to keep up, but I don't think they're going to cover. I think this game's going to be closer than 21.5. San Jose State at UNLV. This game's got some interesting implications. UNLV is a 2.5-point favorite. UNLV, there is some mathematical ways that UNLV could not make the Mountain West Conference Championship game if they beat San Jose State at home when they haven't lost a game at home all year. If they win this game at home, they are guaranteed to go in the Mountain West Conference Championship game, which is hosted by the team with the best record, which means UNLV will be hosting the Mountain West Conference Championship games. I found out there was a mathematical way they couldn't get in it, technically, because San Jose State, and it's a bunch of tie breaks. But basically, UNLV, I'm picking UNLV to win and cover the 2.5 headed to the Mountain West Conference Championship game. Number 8, Alabama at Auburn, the Iron Bowl. Alabama's a 14.5-point road favorite. Auburn has not played as good as they have. Alabama wants to prove a point and be clicking on all cylinders going to the SEC Championship game. I'm picking Alabama to win and cover the spread. Number 15, Arizona. Subscriber school at Arizona State. Arizona's a 12.5-point favorite. Another school wants to go into the postseason kicking on all cylinders. Arizona State is the worst team in the Pac-12, and it's a rivalry game. I expect Arizona to not. The only time they may take the foot off the gas is by the start of the fourth quarter. I'm picking Arizona to win and take the 12.5 and win easily. BYU at number 20, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State subscriber school. Oklahoma State's a 17.5-point home favorite. BYU needs this win to be bowl eligible. Fortunately for them, they're not going to get it. Oklahoma State needs this win to make it to the Big 12 championship game to eliminate the tie breaks. I'm picking Oklahoma State to win and cover the spread because they're going to want to send a message. Vanderbilt at number 21, Tennessee. Tennessee is a 27.5-point favorite. Vandy has been the worst team in the SEC. I thought they were going to win some games this year. I was sorely wrong. Tennessee wants to try to put the past 2 weeks behind them with the bad losses to Missouri and Georgia, and they want to take it out on somebody. And unfortunately for Vandy, that's going to be you. I'm picking Tennessee to win and cover the spread. We have number 25, Liberty at UTEP. Liberty's a 17.5-point favorite. Liberty wants to try to finish the season undefeated and try to make themselves a play for 12-0, get the Conference USA, win the Conference USA title game, go 13-0, and try to get a major bowl game. I'm picking Liberty to win and cover the 17.5. We've got Northwestern at Illinois. Illinois is a 6.5-point home favorite. Illinois needs this win to cover. They're at home. They need this win to be bowl eligible. I think Illinois is going to get the win, but I don't think they're going to cover by 6.5. I think this is going to be a field goal game. It's going to be less than 6.5. So if you're playing the points, you pick Northwestern. Wisconsin. Excuse me. Wisconsin at Subscriber School, Minnesota. Wisconsin's a 3.5-point favorite. Minnesota needs the win to be bowl eligible as well. Unfortunately, I think Wisconsin's going to take this one, and they're going to cover the 3.5. Washington State at, I think it's number 5, Washington. I forgot to write the ranking down. We know they're top 5 ranked, top 4 ranked. Washington's a 16.5-point favorite. Washington State needs this win to be bowl eligible. Not happening this century. Washington's going to beat you and wipe the floor with you. They're going to win, try to send a point, send a message. They may be trying to do little style points to get Michael Penix some Heisman votes. So I'm picking Washington to win and cover the spread. Number 5, Washington's been 4 then. Number 5, Florida State at Florida. Florida State's a 6.5-point favorite. I'm not going to go into the injury from last week. It's horrific. It's bad. Florida needs this win to be bowl eligible. Florida State only being a 6.5-point favorite. This is kind of blind man's bluff. Nobody knows what they're dealing with. I'm going to trust Florida State to win this game and cover the spread, but I'm kind of leery. Number 18, Notre Dame at Stanford. Notre Dame is a 26.5-point favorite. Can Notre Dame beat anybody by 27 points? Unless they're an FBS school? No. And Stanford's had bad points, but they play good at times. I'm picking Notre Dame to win, but not that 26.5. That is just too rich for my blood. 2 subscriber schools going head-to-head. West Virginia at Baylor. West Virginia's a 12.5-point favorite. I figure this is going to be Dave Aranda's last game, and unfortunately for Dave Aranda and Baylor, they're going to go out on a loss. I'm picking West Virginia to win and cover the spread. Number 1, Georgia at Georgia Tech. Georgia is a 24.5-point favorite. They're going to want to send a message, and they're going to beat up Georgia Tech and cover the 24.5. Excuse me, I drool all over myself right now. I'm not too good. Still a little sick. This stuff is kicking my butt. Number 24, Clemson at South Carolina. Clemson is a 7.5-point road favorite. South Carolina needs this win to be bowl eligible. I think Clemson's going to find a way to, because this is a revenge game for them from last year when they lost. They're going to want to put that out of their minds. I'm picking Clemson to win and cover the spread. Kansas at Cincinnati. 2 subscriber schools going head-to-head. Kansas is a 7.5-point favorite. Cincinnati just doesn't have the horsepower to compete with the Big 12 schools, unfortunately, on a consistent basis. Kansas has proven that they're they're a program that's on the rise and hopefully be doing some great things in the future. I'm picking Kansas to win and cover the 7.5. Charlotte at subscriber school, South Florida. South Florida is a 6.5-point favorite. Charlotte's been consistently one of the worst programs in FBS. South Florida, believe it or not, the team that went 1-11 last year, needs this win to be bowl eligible. I think they're going to pull it off. I think South Florida is going to win and be bowl eligible this season. Cover that spread. Iowa State at number 19, Kansas State. Kansas State's a 9.5-point home favorite. Iowa State's got something to prove. So does Kansas State. I'm going to pick Kansas State to win and cover, but I got a bad feeling it's going to be less than that. Might be regretting that decision. North Carolina at number 22, NC State. North Carolina's a 3.5-point favorite. North Carolina has disappointed. NC State's on the rise. This is a big rivalry game. But I think they want to prove a point. I think Drake May and company want to prove a point of the fact that they belong. So I'm going to pick Kansas. I'm going to pick North Carolina to upset number 22, NC State, and cover the 3.5. On top of it, we have Cal Berkeley. Cal at UCLA. UCLA subscriber school. UCLA is a 9.5-point home favorite. Cal needs this win to be bowl eligible. UCLA has to win this game. You saved Chip Kelly, according to rumors that he was going to be fired. You lose to Cal in the regular season finale, you will be fired. He will be fired. So this is a must-win for UCLA, so I'm picking UCLA to win and cover the points. And lastly, 2 subscriber schools in the Mountain West going head-to-head. Fresno State at San Diego State. Fresno State's a 5.5-point favorite. San Diego State has been a major disappointment for what they could have been this season. Fresno has had some just bad luck, or just, I think they've been blown out in a couple of games. New Mexico just beat them up. But I'm picking Fresno State wants to get back on track, back on the winning trajectory. They're facing San Diego State. I'm going to pick Fresno State to win and cover the 5.5. So tell me down in the comments, what do you think? What's the game you're looking forward to the most? Because a lot of your schools are going to be mentioned. Is there any game? I'll tell you what. Why don't you tell me the 2 games you're interested in the most? Your school's going to be one of them. What's the second one that doesn't involve your school that has you interested? Let me know down in the comments. So thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't done already, please smash the like button, hit the thumbs up, comment on the video. All of it helps the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Trying to get this channel up to 500 subscribers and maybe one day get her up to 1,000 so we can make some magic happen. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Everybody's having a great Saturday. What time is it? It is 9:30. We'll see how long this takes to upload here, but I'm home on the Wi-Fi, so we'll see how well it does. So thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy your college football Saturday, and please be good to each other.